Hey Capricorn, what's going on? I'm here with your weekly reading. Alright, it's a general, so if this does not resonate with you, please check back at a later date and time. You never know, it might resonate then. My readings really aren't time based, so it can come to pass today, 10 years from now, so forth and so on. It will be time based if I do say it is. So I did give a reading, I think it was, day before yesterday, or yesterday, that included a time lapse. But this will not be a time lapse reading, okay? I have asked the goddess Diana to assist me with this. If you don't know anything about the goddess Diana, please look into her. She's an amazing deity, an amazing force to work with. But also, I will welcome her back for your reading. We will open with a prayer. Goddess Diana, guide my heart, mind, and soul towards gaining the understanding of this reading that you have for Capricorn. Help Capricorn to maintain the peace that he or she may have. Guide them to the connection with their higher self. Guide them to any self-healing that they may need. And just let them know that they are not alone. I ask respectfully and kindly for your wisdom, your guidance, your compassion, and your direction. Hail, Goddess Diana. Alright, the cards have been pre-shuffled to save a little bit of time. So we'll just get started, shall we? Let's see what we got for Capricorn. It seems that the Oracle is pretty much has a lot of messages. I've been seeing some of the same cards pulled for a lot of people, whether it's no matter what Oracle deck someone's using or whatever tarot deck, is like a lot of the same stuff is popping up with so many different messages. It's kind of interesting about what's going on right now in the universe. Alright, your first card is the Wise Woman of Wonderland. This is the actual energy of this deck. Okay, this is how it's starting off. This is all about integrity and compromise. Have you lost a bit of your self-integrity? The reason I ask that because the Wise Woman pops up, and this card is all about keeping integrity, holding on to integrity. Now, with this deck, I really don't read reversals. Just wanted to say that. But my tarot, I do. With oracles, not really. Unless I'm led to. Okay. Compromise is going to be a theme for you this week. And pretty much, you have to be open to compromising a lot this week. Okay. I know I said that this wasn't a time-lapsed reading or anything of that nature, but I feel that this week is going to be a major part on your behalf to compromise to what you might not like. Okay, I'm not saying roll over and let people walk over you. I am saying that compromisation can go a long way. It's kind of like sometimes you got to put on a fake smile and just push on through in order to benefit the end of the day. Yeah, kind of like at work. Might not like your boss, but you go there and just smile because you know it's Friday. Yeah, compromise, all right, because this spring is going to be really about the ebb and flow for you. It's going to be about attracting, removing, attracting, removing, attracting, removing on repeat, attracting what you need, what benefits you in your life, and removing what doesn't. And that's going to come with compromise with self. Okay, I know there's some things you don't want to get rid of, but in order to increase your integrity, compromise, all right? Okay. The Dragon's Duel is your second card, and I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. You have some inner conflict currently, all right? Conflict of the mind and conflict of the emotions, and they're going hand in freaking hand right now. Your mind's saying one thing, but your emotions are saying another. I have a feeling that this does connect to true prosperity and material wealth, as is in the third card. What you have to understand is there's a yin and a yang, a light and a dark, a masculine and a feminine. You must bring these into balance. I suggest, and I'm normally not want to say this, look into your moon sign, all right? Look into that, because that does pop up. But you have the ability to deal with this inner conflict. It's a conflict of your morals. And you're not the only one going through these shifts and these emotions right now. So if you feel that you are, you're not. Mercury retrograde is really making a lot of people think about it. About stuff, everything from their morals on down the line to how they just view the corner, I guess. But due to you having the Dragon's Duel as your second reading, when you start to work on this compromise of self and removing things that no longer serve you through the ebb and flow and attracting, you're actually going to start to deal with this inner conflict. It's going to start to flow away. Your morals will balance out. You'll gain a deeper understanding of why you thought one moral might be right, why you thought one moral might be wrong. Okay? And then you're going to be able to start to make the conscious choice on which moral you should keep and which moral you shouldn't keep, on which moral you should act on and which moral you shouldn't act on. But there is an inner conflict between your emotions and your mind, all right? And that can actually be worked on via meditation. Work on meditations to deal with the mind, then take a healing bath and repeat. Excuse me. That will actually help you. As for the money situation you're worried about right now, I really wouldn't worry too much because this next card is the Diamond Dreamer. And whenever I give people a reading with this card, it always denotes some prosperity and some wealth. There is material wealth and prosperity coming, but I do sense that it's not going to come until you deal with the inner conflict, because in order for true prosperity and finances or material wealth and so forth and so on to land into your lap, your vessel has to be right. When people think of prosperity, they think of cash, fame, whatever. But prosperity is pretty much, in reality, if you want to go as deep, to be prosperous could be working a career job that makes $65,000 a year and you're happy as I don't know what. You have everything you need, want, and desire. That is prosperity. But the prosperity and the material wealth will come forth. The true prosperity I sense is more of an emotional prosperity. And I sense right now that the emotions are going a little bonkers because you're struggling a bit for some cash. But fret not. When you deal with this inner conflict, and I hate to say it, but learn to let go and learn to deal and learn to just balance it all out, you're going to open up the door for that abundance to flow into your life. And when it flows into your life, we talking ancient wisdom. We talking gems, jewels. I mean, look at this freaking card. Look at this freaking card. You're like on top of the world with that. I'm jelly. Yeah, I said it. I'm jelly. All right, but you got to work on that inner conflict. You have to. You got to compromise with yourself to work on that inner conflict so we can get this abundance, life force, energy flowing in your life. All right, you got it? Okay, good. Now, your final card, which is the conclusion card, is the Lady of the Gift card, which is about generosity, receiving, and withholding. There was something that didn't get done within the Dragon's Duel that caused you to withhold a couple things, and that's understandable because you're not going to be able to achieve everything in one day. Evolution as a human, spiritual, mundane, takes some time. So don't beat yourself up so much. But what I am seeing in this for the conclusion is you're a lot more generous and you're a lot more open to receiving. Not the gifts from people, but the gifts from the spirit. The gifts from your hard-earned work, so forth, so on. Not specifically one person, but more of A, B, C, D, and E, the hard work that actually came from inner conflict, so forth, and so on. The hard work is just going to be dealing with yourself. You got everything else in a row. I'm not sensing any financial problems, except the fact that your emotions are going crazy right now because you're waiting for it to fall in your lap. Work on your mind, work on your heart. Balance those two, and you will become the Lady of the Gift. But really focus on it so you don't have that withholding aspect in you, okay? In final, I want to say this. Life will hit you. It will give you some ups, and it will give you some downs. The whole lesson behind that is if you got enough courage to get up and say, you hit like a woo. I ain't going to say that word. All right? But in the meantime, go out there and do something great. This inner conflict is going to pass, but you have to work on it. It sucks, I know. Mercury retrograde can suck. It sucks for a lot of people. It sucks for me. It does. I mean, it's as great as it is for us to deal with things. Who likes to have crap rise up, strike them in the head, and ruin their day? I don't think anybody is, But on that note, I leave you with this, and I'll see you in about a week. Until then, if this resonates with you, please let me know in the comments below. Also, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications so you can get the bell when your next video is out. Hit the notifications so you can get the bell when you're... Let me try that again. Hit the notifications and the bell so you'll be notified when a new video comes out. Wow. All right, y'all. I'm going to get on out of here now. I wish you all a great day and do something awesome, okay? Until next time, I love you and take